In this video, I'm going to share with you guys how you can make an object to move in your video, whether it's image, whether it's video, whether it's text that you wrote in your video, how you can make the object to move in any direction that you want in your video. And I'm also going to show you how you can make a small object like this, whether it's a video or an image. How you can make the movement is very small, but you can make it to move and now become bigger in a video. You can also use a bigger image and now make it to move and become smaller in a video. But the main thing is showing you guys how you can make an object, whether it's video, whether it's image, whether it's write-up, how you can make it to move in any direction that you want to be moving in your video, and how you can make it to become very small and move and become very big, or become very big and also move and become very small in your video. Now, this is just going to take just a few minutes and you will learn how to do this. And in case if you want to know how to do this in your video, which makes your video to be very captivating and retain your viewers, make sure you stick around and watch this video to the end so that you won't miss anything. So we're going to jump right into my system now. Let's proceed. Now, the video editing software that we're going to use to do this is called Filmora video editing software, which I've always told you guys on this YouTube channel that is one of my best video editing software, which is very user friendly. It has a very user friendly interface. So we're going to double click and open Filmora video editing software, and here is the software is coming up. Let's just wait for a few seconds, and here is it. Click on new project and it will just open. Now, the first thing we're going to do is drag and drop the footage that we want to add an object for the object to start moving. Now, double click here, not really double click, and make an object to move in a video. Double click on this and import the video. Now, drag and drop the video right inside your timeline, and all right, keep the default. In this video, I'm going to share with you guys how you can make an object to move. Okay, make an object to move. At this point, this is where I want to bring in an object. What am I going to bring in? Okay, let's go over to my download. Okay, let's go over to my download and see if there's any image that I can bring in here. This is okay. What I need to do is go and download. I want to download Filmora logo, Google, and enter, and Filmora logo, and click on OK, and go to images. You can decide to put PNG so that it will give you an image without a background. I think any of these will be okay. Okay, let me take this. All right, this one has a background. Save. Okay, this is JPEG. Save and download. Let me quickly go to remove.bg and remove the background of this, so that while the logo is moving, all you'll be seeing is just the logo, not with a white background. Now double click on this, and all right, this has done the magic. Go back to download. This is the one that I just removed the background. I'm double clicking on it to open. You can see there's no background on this. And if you go over to this, you will see that this one has a white background in it. But I'm going to bring it out again. I think it's now loading. Come on, load now. Okay, you can see this one has a white background. And I'm going to delete this one. But from the image, I think the image is not really, does not really have a good pixel. So I need to upload the image. Go to download and upload the image. Now I'm the one to enhance this image. You can see this image is a little bit blurry. So I'm going to click on submit. This is one of the things I always do if I want my video to be very sharp. I always, you can see this image is very blurry, and you can see this one is very sharp, and I think I've gotten what I want. Click on download and the image has downloaded. If you go back to your download, you can see this one is the downloaded one. This one is the formal one. If you zoom this image now, let's zoom this image. You can see this image is very blur. And if you go back to this and open this, you can see how big this one is. So I'm going to delete this formal one and we're good to go. Okay, let me use this and maybe the Telegram logo to do this. I can also use a video as well or an image. So let's go over and import this to go to download. I want to make this video very fast so that it won't take so long. Now drag and drop this right inside here. Double click on it and reduce. Oh wow, I think the logo, I missed the logo somewhere. The remove.bg remove some background in it, but it doesn't mean. Fine. Now here, to move. At this point, to move, drag here and stop. Now expand your timeline, come to this first point and put a keyframe. Keyframe, you can see, once I click on this keyframe, you can see there's something here. If you shift it, you will see a keyframe. You can see, I just created a keyframe. Keyframe enables you to, make an object or JPEG image or video or write-up to move from one place to another. So we've created a keyframe here. You guys can see. Now, this keyframe, if you double click on this image, you will see that this keyframe is just here and this image is just here. Now, if you say move in your, you can see, if you say move to this point, if you create another keyframe and double click and move this image here, you will see that the first keyframe, this image is here, and the second keyframe, this image is here. Now, if you click on the first keyframe, you can see this image is here, and if you click on the second one, this image is here. Now, from here to here, if you play this video, this image is going to move from here to here. Let's play it. Move in your video. You can see it has moved from here to here. If you still come here and create another keyframe, and double click and move it down here, the image is going to move from here to here, just up to down. And if you still move a little bit and double click and put another keyframe and move this object from here to here, you will notice that from here to here, you see, and from here, it will go from up to down. Video, you can see. So if you play all this video move now, in your video, now let me show you another example. This image, whether it's video, we can also do this with video. Let me upload one of my videos so that I can use my video to show you guys an example. Output story. Okay, let me import this video. This video is right here. At this point, I'm saying whether it's video, image, whether it's video. Okay, whether it's video. This is a video. I just put it on top. I'm going to mute the audio so that the audio will not come out. Now, I am going to resize this video and put it on top of here. Okay, make it a little bigger. Whether it's video, whether it's text that you wrote in your video, how you can make the object to move. Okay, the object to move. At this point, you have to expand your timeline. Come here and create a keyframe. Keyframe is here. Move in any direction. Move in any direction. Okay. Now, let's get to this point and create another keyframe and double click and shift this video here. The first keyframe is here and this video is here. Now, if you move here, you will see this video will move from left to right. Move in any direction. You can see. Now, if you okay, let's come to this point again. This is very close. Let's come to this point and create a keyframe. Once you create a keyframe, double click on it and drag the object, whether it's video or image or whatever, logo to that particular point. Okay. In your video, create another keyframe here. And this time around, I'm going to move it down up here. Let it go back to the normal. So if you play this and let's see, move in any direction that you want in your video. And I'm also going Okay, so you guys can see that even the video moved. I just cut it. So let's at this I'll get to a point where I'm going to. There's a point I said you can make the object, whether video or image or anything, you can make it to turn from big to small or from small to big. So when I get to that point, I'm going to do that. So I'm going to play this video now, and I'm not going to stop. I'm going to show you how you can make a small object. Okay, a small object. Okay, now let me bring in this um, Telegram logo, a small object. Take it back, come at this point, double click and click on keyframe. You can see keyframe has been put there. Now double click on it. I said a small object. You can see. Okay, now this small object, I don't just want it to appear like this. It's like this. Okay, what I want to do is I want to, this first keyframe, if you want to work on any keyframe, make sure that this arrow is on it. Now I'm going to double click at this point where I said like small object like this. Like this. What I okay, small object like this. So here, like this. What I, okay, like this. I have to create a keyframe here, and I'm going to go back to this first keyframe, this first one. Okay, and take this thing out of the screen. Out of the screen. It's completely out of my screen. So from here to here, it's going to just jump into my screen. Like this, whether it's, you can see. So at this point, let me still reduce it like this. Okay. Watch. Let's play it again. It's like this, whether it's a, you can see, video or an image. Okay. How you can, let me still shift it. Make the movement is very small, but you can make it to move and now be. Okay, at this point, let me shift this to this point. All right. So I'm trying to say that I can make it to move from this point and become bigger to the other point. And now become. So here I have to create one keyframe first and watch at the point where my hand started moving. Good. And come here and create another keyframe and I'll become bigger. Okay. You can see. Now create another keyframe here. Good. Now at this point, I am not just only going to drag this down to this place. Okay. Now let me replay this so that you guys will understand. If I drag it down to this place, it's going to still be this size. Okay. Let me play from this point. And now become bigger. You can see. And now become bigger. Big. Okay. Let me shift this keyframe back here. Now become bigger. All right. So at this point, you guys see if you play this from here to here, it's still the same size. I'll become bigger. You can see. So what I want to do at this keyframe is to double click and make this big. So from this keyframe to this keyframe, this is going to start as it's moving, it will be increasing in size. So let's play this and see. I'll become bigger. You can see. I'll become bigger. So if from this keyframe is smaller, now where I created the last keyframe where I positioned the Telegram logo, now I came there and increased the size of the Telegram logo. That is why as it's moving, it's changing to a bigger size. So this is how you can make a smaller image to turn to a bigger image. You can also do the same thing by dragging this one down here and make it from bigger image. Let me play the video a little bit again. Okay, a bigger image. Bigger image can be this. Okay, let me just jump back a little bit and hit a keyframe here, double click on it, and okay, a bigger, let me drag this out of here, come to this next point over here and create a keyframe. Okay, before I take it out, let's come here and create a keyframe so that even when I take it out on this first keyframe, it can still come in if I click on this second keyframe. All right, so this first keyframe out and the second one. So here I have to place it here, and let's play this video again. Bigger image, and now make it to okay. So at this point, let's create a keyframe and move a little bit. Okay, make it at this point, create another keyframe. Now, good. This is where I stop. Make it to move. And here, create another keyframe. And now double click here and bring it down to this point. Now resize it to the size I want. You guys can see. Now, if you go back now and play this, now you can see. Make it to move. It has now come, while I'm moving my hand, is now coming down. You can still control the movement by, if you play this, you can control the movement by shifting this back and making the movement very sharper, faster, or shifting it front and making the movement very slower. Let's play it again. Make it to move. Let me take it down here. Let's play it. Good. Make it to move. Make it to front is going to come slowly because it's going to move to this point before it gets to that particular point. You can see. Make it to move. So and become I am going smaller. To undo to put it in the formal point. Good. So guys, you can see this is quite and become right. So at this point, let me either drag it or I just cut and delete this section. All right. You can move it front a little bit and put a transition on it so that it will just gradually disappear and or fade out once I finish at that point. So just drag and drop. This one just loaded, so I have to give it a little bit time. Oh, it's still loading. All right, drag and drop here so I can fade out. Make it to move and become smaller. All right. Smaller. So this is quite very easy. This is quite very well understood for those of you that are watching. So you can actually make an image to follow any kind of movement by, in your video, you can see whether it's image, to come up here again. At this point, this is in where this keyframe stopped. Make sure you click and make sure this line is on that keyframe. You can still add another one. Okay, at this point, whether it's image, you can still click here and add another keyframe. Double click on it and push it up here so that when it gets here, it will still go up here. Move in your video. Keyframe here and bring it down just like that and make it to move like this and also move like this and come down again. So it's quite very easy for you to perform this kind of stuff in your video with Filmora video editing software. Now, this video has shown you how easy it is for you to make an object to move in your video in any direction, and also how you can make a small object to move and turn to a big object, or a big object to move and turn to a small object. And if you're watching my video for the first time, please, if you have any question, please don't forget to drop it in the comment section. If there's anything you would like me to create yet, and if you've not subscribed to my Telegram channel, please endeavor to do that, because that is where I have one-on-one communication with most of my members, Telegram members, and also YouTube members. So if you're watching my video for the first time, my name is Asuike Nakisley, and on this channel I give you tips and solutions on how to make money online and other relevant tips that helps in our daily online space. But during the weekend, I make sure I come up with updates on new games and apps in the virtual reality space. So if you wouldn't want to miss any of my content, you know what to do. Make sure you hit the subscription button and make sure you turn on the notification button, so that you will be the first to know once I upload a new video. I really appreciate you guys, and I will see you guys in my next video. Like always, you guys should stay creative and remain blessed.